It was also a huge honor to photograph George Takei. Star Trek, the original series, came out in 1966, only 21 years after innocent Japanese Americans were unjustly incarcerated in American concentration camps, and 1 year after the Chinese exclusion laws ended, so I have to be fair in its evaluation. It's widely praised for its diversity, but it still portrayed a black woman, an Asian man, and a white Russian and a Scottish guy constantly following orders, saying "Aye, sir," to a white Captain Kirk, still representing a white male in charge power dynamic. However, it inspired so many, including Martin Luther King Jr. Nichelle Nichols, who was a super talented actor, singer, and dancer, felt the role of Lieutenant Nyota Uhura was extremely limiting and was getting a lot of offers to showcase more of her talent on Broadway, something she always saw as a goal. King told Nichols that Star Trek was the only show he and Coretta let their children watch, as it was rare for a white-created TV show to show intelligent black women, despite how limiting the role was. Uhura also inspired Whoopi Goldberg, who was thrilled to be on Star Trek The Next Generation. Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, from 1991, had such a badass moment for Captain Sulu. "Target that explosion and fire!" Sulu started out as lieutenant on the TV show, but was promoted to captain of the Excelsior during the 6-movie run, which was certainly progress to see. Although I have issues with the fact that the Klingon villain of the film, General Chang, who was played by the white Christopher Plummer in kinda yellow face, but Klingons were simultaneously black, with references to Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, wanting breathing room, which Kirk compares to Hitler in 1938, and knowledge that William Shatner, who played Captain Kirk, hated that Sulu became captain. This is still a cool moment. He became even more impactful as an activist, fighting for, among many other things, LGBTQ rights, becoming a media icon, and educating the masses on the unjust imprisonment of Japanese Americans in the 1940s. Hearing him talk about reciting the Pledge of Allegiance as a child, saying the lines, "with liberty and justice for all," while behind barbed wire fences and sentry towers with armed guards, is so powerful and frustrating. He created a musical called Allegiance, a beautifully done, inspiring, touching, sad story of an extremely frustrating part of U.S. history. The musical sadly taught me more about the incarceration of innocent Japanese Americans than my American history teachers and textbooks did. It was the first Broadway musical created by Asian Americans, directed by an Asian American, with a mainly Asian cast. I love this portrait of him because it's so different from the smiley, "oh my" Takei that many people know him for.